Man, I hate mowing the lawn. And you know what? It has nothing to do with the repetition, or the exertion, or the heat. Okay, it has everything to do with those things, but I think there's something deeper as well. I hate mowing the lawn because if you trace it back to its roots, it's a completely pointless activity. And I mean literally its roots, i.e. the roots of grass. Think about it. Grass is pointless. What has grass ever done for me? All it does is make pollen and house chigger bugs, and every 4 to 5 days requires a severe trimming. It only exists as yet another thing to maintain. We paid to plant the junk so we could pay to water it and pay to fill our lawnmower with gasoline to cut it. Literally, we're working against ourselves by encouraging its growth and then immediately discouraging it, and we're spending money at both ends. Why do we need thousands upon thousands of tiny plants in our immediate vicinity? The only shallow benefit it provides is yet another means with which we can compare ourselves to our neighbors. Our lawn is lush and beautiful, but the Joneses' lawn is brown and shriveled, and it's making the entire neighborhood look bad. Do they even pay attention to it? Oh, and Mrs. Jones has put on weight. Oh, but Griff, grass looks nice. No, it's really quite plain if you're honest with yourself. You only find grass pleasing because culture tells you to find grass pleasing. Having and maintaining a lawn of grass is a meaningless tradition that's only still being carried out because that's what people do. Well, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Well, that intro was long, annoying, and circuitous. At least I'm giving potential subscribers an honest taste of what this series is like. So apparently Amy Winehouse is dead, and I'm assuming I'm not the only person who saw that news this morning and was like, oh yeah, her. I'm not saying she didn't have talent, but I am saying that she was washed up, drug-addled, and hadn't put out an album for 5 years. Heck, dying was probably the most relevant thing she could do. Rest in peace, Amy. I'm sure some people are quite sad to see you go, go, go. I think I'm losing track of time. What do I normally say in these things? Oh, right. Good afternoon, butt kickers. It's July 23, the 204th day of 2011, which means that 85 years ago today, Fox Film bought the patent to the Movietone sound system for recording sound onto film. Think about it. Nowadays we're trying to come up with cheap stupidity like how many more Ds we can add to 2D before it starts getting ridiculous, but back then, sound in film was a luxury. I wonder if there was ever a staunch anti-sound in film crowd. Much like how a good number of people today, including myself, think 3D has always been and continues to be a cheap gimmick. And I wonder where we'd be today if those anti-sound people had gotten their way. Probably somewhere like this.